Log Home Mom here. Log Home Dad there. It is fixing to come a big storm. We heard, did you hear the thunder when you went inside? Yeah, it's bad. We had it one last night that it was awful. The chicken bucket, my bucket that I scooped the poop in, it was over half full with water, and Log Home Dad said,
garbage can right there was.
You have a garbage can at the garden. And it was that deep. Yeah, so we have had a ton of rain last night. I mean, it came a bad storm last night. It was so funny. We were sitting at dinner, and Log Home Dad looked at the radar, and he was like, I bet it's raining at home. So I pulled up the ring, and you can do a live view on your ring, and man, it was pouring. And we can always tell because our home, so it slants. It goes down and slants to our house. And man, there was silt, right? Silt. And sand and just all kinds of stuff just pouring down the sidewalk. And Emma. And so anyway, it's a mess. So now we got to clean all that out. And I just got done cleaning up around the coop a little bit. And then the run of the coop was just soaked today. So it's been something else, but we're fixing to get another one. It is dark. So let me, is that a hawk up there flying around? It is. Whoa, look how dark it is, you guys. Look at those clouds. I mean, it is just covered. We have no sun. So we're going to get it. We're going to get it in a few minutes. So I'm going to get in here. We're trying to find a home for Mr. Mosley. Mr. Mosley Booger Butt. He tried to get me again yesterday. So, and I could kill him because, but then I can't eat him because, well, I can't do that. But he wouldn't have much. But he was like my favorite when he was little because he was just furry all over. His feet, everything. His feet still furry, of course. And I can't believe he's turned out to be such a jerk. So, Duty head. Log Home Dad says duty head. So we gotta find him a home. He's so beautiful too. But I think he's like freaking my girls out, and I saw him, he was sitting on Miss Anna the other day. I had to go over and whack him to get him off of her. And that doesn't help her little crop. Uh-oh. Him and Log Home Dad are having a moment. There they are. Look, my two boys.
He's a duty head.
You know what's funny is he's our only boy around here. So Log Home Dad's going to be covered with women again. With females. You wouldn't know it when you got him in your arms. Mm-mm. Little stinker. Can't even believe it. I'm so sad. But, I mean, I need my girls to be, because if they're stressed, they're not going to lay the way they should. But both days when I went to close up, he has, so I have to put the board up, and then I've got to close the little door that Log Home Dad has, and the doggone little booger has attacked me both days. So, the last 2 days. Haven't had a problem with him in 2 weeks. He's went after Log Home Dad. And then he's went after, like, my daughter that was coming to watch them while we were gone a couple weeks ago. She couldn't even get in the run with him. So, he's not bothered me. So I was kind of laughing and joking about it. Well, the last 2 days... I mean, he's flogged me, y'all. I've caught it twice on video. He's flogged me. Log Home Dad still has him back there. Aw, he looks so sweet. My gosh, y'all. I'll tell you what. So don't get a rooster. There we go. And I certainly couldn't let him go. Like Mr. Carson, I would have let him go. We got 4. I would have let him go in the yard, but I wasn't worried about something getting him. I was worried about him attacking other things. Our dogs are... Log Home Dad, you made a mess with... Oh, you made a mess with the water. I don't think you closed it off, and it's just coming and coming and coming. It's pouring out. Uh-oh. You didn't close off the little thing, did you? What are you doing? Are you seriously going to carry him around? Are we going to have chicken fricassee? Yeah, you got to close off that little valve and then tighten it really good. I think we're having chicken fricassee. That looks like you're ready to dunk him in a pot. Oh, Mr. Mosley. Look what you've went and done. Miss Rosie Posey. Ugh. He's like, what happened? What Mack truck hit me? Poor Mr. Carson, or Mr. Mosley. So anyway, Mr. Mosley, though, like Mr. Carson, I worried about him like attacking people in the yard or our dogs. Mr. Mosley, I don't think he'd make it. He's just too little. And his spurs are kind of nubs. I mean, they'll get you, but they don't break the skin. Look what he did to me the other day. That was 2 days ago. They'll get you, but not like Mr. Carson's did. I mean, Mr. Carson's would rip you. His are very nubby. They're short and they aren't pointy like Mr. Carson's was. So the spurs. But when he starts, he doesn't stop. So like he just keeps attacking, keeps attacking, keeps attacking. I don't even know how I got him back in the coop the day before yesterday. Because he was just a stinker. If y'all are commenting, I can't see it. I don't know why. When I went back yesterday, it showed me all these comments that I didn't see during the live. So I think Facebook has been acting screwy. So y'all, let me tell you about my awful day. I got Log Home Dad this awesome watch for his birthday last year. And it's a Samsung Toomey special edition military grade watch. And it had this amazing band on it. Well, the band broke after like 4 months. Like 4 months. Literally the band broke where it goes into the watch, attaches to the watch. And so I called Samsung and they're, oh yeah, absolutely. It's under warranty. They sent me a prepaid label to send it back. And I'm like, this is great. So in October, they sent me an email saying that that they were out of stock in their warehouse and they were going to be getting it out as soon as possible. Well, suddenly in January, we get an envelope. It was a registered envelope in the mail. And it said it was from Samsung, and it had two $20 gift cards and said, we can't get this band anymore. It's not made anymore. Use this to buy whatever. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I immediately call them and they're like, no, we're going to actually replace this whole watch so you can get a Toomey edition watch. I'm like, this is great. So in March, I get a thing saying your case has been closed. It's unfounded. And it's an email. And each time I'm on the phone with them at least 2 hours. So I immediately on hold with 2 hours. So immediately I call as soon as I get that email at the beginning of March. And the guy was super nice and he was like, oh no, ma'am, we are getting you out a gift card. And I said, okay, well, what about the watch? You know, he's got the watch head, but not the band. And they said, nope, you don't even have to send it back. We want to make sure he has a complete watch, a special edition. I'm like, this is great. And he says, you will have a gift card in 4 to 5 days. We will be mailing in a gift card. So Log Home Dad says a couple of weeks ago, has anything come from Samsung? I'm like, no, oh my gosh. So I call Samsung this morning. I'm on hold 40 minutes. I get disconnected. You just hear beep, beep, and it disconnects. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I call back, tell the guy, and of course, the call center's not in America. So I call back, and the guy that answers makes me go through hoops before he'll even transfer me to the escalated case department. I was on with him for at least 20 minutes before he said, yeah, you need to talk to them. I was on hold for 4 hours. 4 hours. Beep, beep, disconnect. So I call back. 2 hours. Finally, the guy answers. He says he is a case manager. And he says, nope, we sent you $40 to get a new band. I said, where can I get a new band? Because if you had new bands, why couldn't I get them? He says, well, we don't have them in our warehouse for replacement, but they're on our website. And I'm like, no, they're not. Give me a number. And so I'm on the computer and I said, this is a silicone band. And he said, yeah. I said, this isn't the band. This is not the special military grade band that we, ordered with this watch, that came with this watch. And he says, well, that's because we don't make that anymore. And I'm like, but this is an inferior band. And he absolutely refused to do anything. Even after looking at the notes, he tried telling me that I hadn't sent a receipt in, and I've sent it in 4 times, and I bought it on Samsung.com. So it's just been a mess. So I was literally on the phone today for over 6 hours total. More than that by the time I talked to them and everything. And I am just absolutely livid. So there's nothing I can do. So I bought Log Home Dad this awesome watch. I wanted to get him something super special. And then this is so thanks Samsung. I appreciate it so much. So that's been my frustrating day, and it's literally taken up my whole day. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, everybody wants $15 an hour minimum wage. I deserve minimum wage for sitting here. I have literally lost over $100 today for sitting on the phone. And that's just today. So that's my reasoning. So I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. So Log Home Dad does not get, and we can't find any bands comparable. And, the whole reason I bought it is because it's military grade, and he's a worker. He's out hard working, and I needed something. So he's went through 3 other bands because, I can't find anything he can't get a silicone band because he sweats. He's in water, he'll tear his arm up with a silicone band. So I have literally been looking everywhere for him a heavy duty grade band and cannot find it. I've got a couple off of Amazon. So we've spent at least $60 on bands, and he doesn't have the watch that I bought him. So, and it's funny because I thought if I bought it at Samsung.com that, it would be great customer service if anything were to happen. Nope, not at all. So I never recommend. I should have went to Best Buy and bought it. They would have taken care of it. They would have replaced the watch. And I'm so mad. So I will never buy anything on Samsung.com again. And I wish I could say I'd never buy anything Samsung again. But, we have so much stuff in our home that's Samsung. And you buy it because of their reputation. And then now here we are. So that's been my whole day. So Log Home Dad's like, you've lost a whole day. Like, I know. So, there we go. There's got to be stuff for these working men. So I had a message to me in the beginning about it, and they said, they couldn't handle it. This was a Samsung thing. So I'm going to message them again and just let them know what happened. Because, it's still their brand that I bought. So I don't know if they'll do anything or not. And they don't have any bands that are comparable on their website like that. So I don't even know. So I feel bad, though. I hate it when you buy someone a gift and things go wrong. So, all right, y'all. Well, I'm going to let you go. We got to get in before it starts pouring rain. And hopefully Mr. Mr. Mosley behaves himself the rest of the evening. But we will be right back here tomorrow. And hopefully we survive the monsoon tonight. All right, y'all. Well, you take care. We love you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.